This is Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom, with dyed garments from Bozrah? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of the great millstone, and salutation to the hopeful elect. As we're approaching the day of trouble, we walk circumspect, knowing that any day now, Jacob's trouble can kick off. The mark of the beast could be implemented. You see, and right now we know we have rising tensions from Iran and the United States, Babylon the Great. You see, so it's just any time now. All we're doing is just counting down the time. You see, but we do understand that America will be destroyed, and who's gonna bring that destruction? Yahweh Shai, the one that the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. You see, it says, "Who is this that cometh from Edom, with dyed garments from Bozrah? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength, that speak mighty to save. Wherefore art thou in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the winepress? I have trod in the winepress alone, and of the people there were none with me." So Yahweh Shai is not going to need anybody else to bring destruction upon this place. He's going to have the chariots. He's going to have his angels with him, and he's going to have the 144,000, but all power is given unto him. You see, under the heavens. You see, it says, "Alone and all the people that were none with me, for I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, for the day of vengeance is in my heart." So, most importantly, the elites of so-called the white race, the Caucasian race, he saw Edom. Yahweh Shai is coming to bring destruction, and the only people that are going to be exempt from his destruction is the elect of Israel. You see, our salvation is in those chariots. But the elites of Esau, the so-called white man, the elites are going to go in their bunkers, whether it be underground or it be in space or on the water. They're going to be saved to be the first fruits for slavery. You understand? Because Yahweh Shai has been waiting in his fury on the right hand of the Most High Yahweh, just waiting to come down here to destroy the wicked and to destroy America. For America is Babylon the Great. All wickedness springs from this place. You see, every unclean and foul spirit comes from this place. You see, and the other nations have drunken of the wrath of her fornication, which is America. When she pushes her agendas, when the so-called elites, they push their agendas, all these other nations take heed and they start following what America does. You see, it says, "In the year of redeemed is come." Revelations 1:7. It says, "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall woe because of him. Even so." Now, why does it say they that pierced him? Because the same spirits of the nation of Israel, the 2/3 of our people, the ones that gave the Yahweh Shai up to the Romans to be crucified, they're back here on the planet. You see, those are the spirits, those are the people of our nation that are going to come up against this truth, that are going to scoff and mock. You understand? So damnation to them, man, because they're going to be destroyed along with America and along with these other heathen nations. You see, salvation wasn't given unto the 2/3 on this side, because Yahweh Shai is coming to glisten his sword with blood. You see, he has been patiently waiting in the spiritual realm. So now we're at the end of this thing. We're at the end of this movie. Now things about to spice up. You see, it says, "Behold, he cometh with clouds," and those clouds aren't actual clouds. You see, those are the so-called UFOs. You see, those are the chariots of fire, and the world has been seeing a whole lot of signs of the chariots, because the chariots they're letting the world know what's to come. You see, they're a sample of the judgment that's to come, because the chariots are the curse that's gonna go over the whole earth. The whole earth is gonna see the power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai with those chariots. You see? And it says, and I will tread down the people in my anger and make them drunk in my fury. And I will bring down their strength to the earth. You understand? So the power structure of America, Yahushua is going to totally decimate this place. You see? And these elites, they're going to run to their bunkers. You know, they're going to try to take their family with them. And that's exactly what's going to go down according to prophecy. Because Yahushua is saving them to be the first fruits of slavery. You see? And if you're not a part of the elect, hey man, you have no hope for survival. If you don't get destroyed by Jacob's trouble, you know, by the FEMA camps, the famine and the pestilence, you see, you're gonna be destroyed by that nuclear fire. Because all these countries are gonna go against America in these end days. America only wants to start war with Iran, and they're trying to play the innocent widow by saying that Iran knocked down, you know, the drone. I'm pretty sure it was set up that way. Because these elites, what they do is they like to do predictive programming. So they will allow something to happen, they will allow a problem to happen so they can bring the solution. See? So they set that drone, you know, in the area of Iran, just so Iran can knock it down, so that America could have a cause to go to war with Iran. But all they're doing is fulfilling prophecy. You see? And all these wacky-tacky Christians, you know, they don't understand that the Lord is not all about kindness. The Lord is not all about love. You see? In their mind, they believe when the one that they ignorantly call Jesus Christ, when he comes back, that he's gonna come back to give everybody, you know, hugs, everybody some candy, and say everything's gonna be a-okay. It's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be actually the opposite. 2 Peter 3:11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be? You see? Now these Christians, you know, they support this LGBTQ movement, this gay agenda. You know, they don't question everything. They believe all nations can be saved. They believe everything's gonna be alright, you know. They believe that even though the world is being reigned in wickedness right now, that they can just continue to say that everything's gonna be alright. You see? They don't question everything. These Christians and all our people that are in these Christian churches are just leading into that path of destruction. You see? Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. You see? Either you're going to be, you know, saved for salvation, or you're going to be destroyed by the nuclear missiles. That's why we diligently make our calling short. We want to please Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to be exempt from the destruction. And we all understand that the elect were predestined from the foundations of the earth. So the elect are going to be exempt from this destruction. But 2/3 of Israel, that's a big number. That's a huge chunk, you see? And plus these other nations. We all know America is going to be totally destroyed, but other parts of the earth are going to be destroyed as well. And who's going to be doing all this destruction? Yahushua HaMashiach. That's why the scriptures say, you know, who's this with dyed garments from Basra? Because his whole garments are going to be glistening in blood because of all the killing that he's going to be doing. Hey, vengeance is in the heart of Yahushua HaMashiach. You see? Scriptures say he's not going to meet Esau, Edom, the so-called Caucasians, as a man, but as a power, as a spiritual power. And all other people that are wicked. see? It says he cometh with clouds, man. All eyes are gonna see him. You know? He's gonna come in that mothership. And that mothership is huge, man. It's gonna cover the whole earth. Hey, that day is light and not it's dark, man. It's gonna be a dark and evil time. But it's gonna be a beautiful time for the elect, because that's what we're patiently waiting for. The world right now is blind to the fact that Yahushua, the one that they ignorantly call Jesus Christ, is not coming back to rapture this false thing that they believe. He's coming to bring destruction upon the wicked. And the only people that he's going to bring salvation to are the elect of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are partaking in the salvation, you know, who are called from the foundations of the earth. You see, ultimately, you know, the entire nation of Israel are going to have salvation in the kingdom when they're brought back through the loins of the elect. But on this side, all we got to worry about is the elect. You see? So what manner of person are you to be, knowing that destruction is coming? Knowing that Yahushua is not playing games. You see? Take this thing serious, man. Stop playing games. You know? Hey, giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, man. You know, the spirit was just on me and I decided to do this video. So Lord willing, I was edifying to the elect. Keep striving. Keep keeping the commandments to the best of your ability. You see? Call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua Ba'ashim Rakakadash. Until the next time, Shalom.